studio together with rubber bands. I ain't using no bubble gum though. Welcome to the studio. Welcome to the Mr. Piano Carlton Moxley. Carlton. Ugh. And I'm not gonna bounce y'all around much. I'm gonna set you right over here with the other. There's a camera angle that I use when I'm streaming on my computer. From this angle right here. So let's see if we can get all the monitors in. Yeah. That's about tight right there. That's it. Leave that right there. And I'm getting ready to do my, actually, I want to drop you like you're hot for a minute. I'm ready to, before I get started, I want to do my arms on my legs, on my chair. My chair legs, my chair arms. Even though I have long sleeves on. Oh, you know, I have some serious mosquito bites. Every time when I go around to the side of the building, I need to put something on it. Oh, this one. Something got me serious yesterday. I feel it itching, but let's see. Yeah, here it is. It's a big one. It's a bump. Mosquito. Put some toothpaste on here. You know what? Let me grab some of my Band-Aids. Grab a little bit of my Band-Aids. I'm gonna put some toothpaste on it, and then I'll put a Band-Aid over top of it so it won't rub off. Let me see. Oh. All right, sorry, I apologize. I'm not sorry, but I can play a little bit of basketball. Not a sorry individual. And welcome to the channel. Let's move over here to the computer. And move your back a little bit more. I'm not gonna be bouncing y'all around a lot. Okay, get a sound check. I've been live for about 3 minutes, I guess. Then we got a sound check. And I'll check my man out. There I am live. My glasses. School teacher glasses. I'll check my man out. There I am live. Okay, I hear myself, and I'm coming in pretty good here. I can see my chat room. Nobody in it. Let me check my boy out, my man. I just met somebody the other day. He stays in the studio. Works out of he has a studio. It's a nice garage studio. He is a serious engineer too. I wouldn't mind if I get some reason he's just spinning though. He's just spinning. And I think he stay live, so he probably hits Ethernet cable. I see, yeah, it says we were morning chat, and it says where your sounds matter. But he's for some reason he's live, but he's not getting anything. Nothing's happening. But let me go ahead and take care of my beeswax. Take care of my beeswax. A piece of love, piece of head grease, piece of roast beef, piece of roast beef. Oh, the sun just came out a little bit. It's peaking. It's usually around here. I haven't been able to open my windows because of the heat, but I thank God for all the blessings. The heat's not. It's my window here, and long story there. That fig tree was a nub, a stub. It was it was only root, a little bit of root, and I cut it all the way down to the nub. I even had to throw away the soil. It was infested. But you see it has flourished, and my other plants are in the window there. But all of that's usually, I put a big hunk of cardboard on the window. Cardboard on this window too. What is that? Oh, so look, you can see a little piece of cardboard behind the thing right there. Cardboard there. This plant, I re-rooted. It's not. It's doing good. It has. I put it in the upside down or something. But anyway, it needs to. The old leaves need to die, and then the new ones will sprout. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut those off now, so the plant will know to reflourish. Cut these off. These are not doing too good. Cut them off right at where a new one can come out. Cut all these off. Let the new ones sprout. There's some new ones back here sprouting. I'll cut these too. Let it start from afresh. Start from scratch. Whoop. Got a vacuum over here too. I knocked the glass over. I get that later after things start settling down a little bit. I can get my little, what's that noise? Get my little vac. I'm getting ready to do a couple of things here. I want to change a couple of tabletops. I want to swap out a tabletop in here out in my studio because I'm going to have to break out the zigzag. I'm going to have to break out the big one. Oh, stand up straight. Oh. You have to break out the big one. But let me get situated. I think I'm probably going to end up using Logic. But I want to change my tabletop. I want to change my tabletop over here, and so I want to put a little bit of glue on this. I want to put a little bit of glue on this chair leg here. When I have short sleeves, the plastic. First I want to put some. Like I said, I want to put a bit on my. The mosquitoes around the side of the building are piss eaters, piss eaters, not mosquitoes. They piss eaters, and people down around here, they take a shortcut through this. Sometimes they use that as the bathroom. So the mosquitoes have some urine in there, blood. And I don't trust anything nowadays. We're living in the last time. This is the last time. This ain't gonna happen no more. This this what we going through here, it ain't gonna happen no more. This it's coming to an end. It's people say the last times. It's not the last times. It's yeah, we are in the last running out of time. But this is going to be the last time it's going to happen. My father, when he says in the book of Genesis, God created heaven and earth, he said that was a recreation. We don't know how many times this is. God had to recreate to start from wipe everything out and start from scratch. He did it with Noah. I mean, yeah, he did it. But this is the last time. Ain't gonna happen no more. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of toothpaste on the inside of my shirt. But when I pull my sleeve down, I don't have to worry about it. Toothpaste rubbing off completely. Yeah, my man. I met somebody the other day. Anyway, let me introduce myself. I'm Mr. Piano, $ Carlton Moxley. I'm a Washingtonian, born and raised. I didn't spend on the playground most of my days. Had a big brother. I had 4 sisters and 1 brother, baby sister. My folks were I think my grandmother immigrated like they did from the south up to here, and then we were Washingtonians. My father was raised by a step. Well, it's in the thing. You can read it in my bio. Anyway, either my stepfather or my grandfather was a Buffalo soldier. I think it was my grandfather. And my stepfather went to Tuskegee with W.C. Handy. He worked his way, ended up, anyway, I have direct ties to Buffalo soldier. I'm a descendant of a Buffalo soldier, and I have ties in my family to W.C. Handy, the father of the blues, and that's our national treasure. Did you know that blues and jazz is our national treasure here in the United States? It's preserved. Our national treasure is music, which is come from W.C. Handy. I'm not gonna get all into that, but I have direct ties to our national treasure, and I was told that my stepfather had either my stepfather or my grandfather, I got them mixed up, was there when W.C. Handy was writing the blues. There's somebody in the chat room, I think. Top fans. Oh, this is this the young lady that young lady, do you have ties to the Temptations? Are you the young lady I talked to? One person in the chat room, facing east. I know her. Facing east. I talked to one young lady. I was getting ready to talk about Jimmy Ruffin, and before I said anything, she said, "Yeah, Jimmy Ruffin's is my father. Was my father? Is my father." Somebody in the chat room here. I mean, somebody just popped up. Fans. Let me see. I don't think she's in the chat room, but I just saw facing east. And how I have it set up here is kind of messed up, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Let's see. I actually, yeah, I'm gonna move this around a little bit, y'all, cause okay. Let me see. I'll give myself a thumbs up. See if I can see my chat room. I'm not able to see my chat room on the open panel. It should pop on the side, but it keeps coming down the bottom. Yeah, I can see you now. I can't see how many people in the chat room. Elder, thank you. How I'm just fine. Yes, me. Yeah, this is a young lady. Yeah, and that's not the one I would. Oh, that's not the one. It wasn't me. She said, yes, it's me, and then says, and it wasn't me. So that's probably not the young lady with Jimmy Gruffin, but I know Facing East. I've been seeing Facing East a lot of times popping in here. So female. YouTube, every once in a while, YouTube tell me no females are watching. So I said I need to start dressing like I did during the pandemic. This is glue. Ooh, dressing like I did like I was doing during the pandemic. I want to put a little piece of material on here. But yesterday, are you young lady? Are you into my mistake when you said Temptations? I knew that wasn't me. Yeah, she said my mistake, but I don't know if you're the lady or not. I met somebody that was Jimmy Gruffin's daughter. Anyway, are you a musician, singer, YouTuber? Actually, I need to go check you out though. I think let me click on here real quick. If you want a piano lesson, I gave a piano lesson yesterday. You know what? I'm gonna go to channel. Wait a minute. I'm always doing more than one thing at the same time. Go to channel. Okay, here we are. She looked just like the young lady I saw outside the Safeway yesterday, Southwest Washington. She was taking signatures. You look just like the young lady I saw yesterday. Oh yeah. You are serious. I check you ain't playing, girl. Even though most of your things are really old, he has a lot of old videos like 9 years ago, 8 years ago. But you rallied the community to around your song. Is this Africa? It's an I listen to African praise and worship, and I'm learning a little bit the praise and worship translations into English. This lady ain't fooling. Yeah, you're not fooling, girl. Most of your song is like I think 9 to 7 years old, but you ain't playing. I ain't messing with you. I'm serious. Atlanta, Hebrew Israelites. Wow. Yeah, the truth is coming out. 20 years ago, 20 years ago, I was born and raised here, so I had to reprogram. I knew they was lying to me about everything. My mama told me that. That's okay. We know what's coming through. We had I'm not gonna get into it. There's a lot of YouTubers into it, but the truth is coming out. God is still on the throne. Prayer changes things. Praise is our weapon. I'm not going to get all into the transfer of wealth. Jubilee. I have a friend. Okay, pray to get back into it. Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's not a lot of time. Because actually, I've been out of it. I haven't been into what I was doing since the pandemic. So that's been like, to be honest, truth be told, am I hollering? Truth be told, I haven't been into anything except for, all I've been doing since the pandemic is rearranging my furniture and my monitors and my cameras for 7 years. So I gave myself a little bit of break. There's a friend of mine named Anonymous. He said that a true artist or a person like you and me never really take a day off. you take a rest downtime, but your mind is always working. You know, you may take what we call a slow day, or it may seem like you're not into what you're into, but you never, your music never left you. I know that. I'm saying, because them videos, those videos are tight. You rallied, it was beautiful. You rallied all the brothers, you rallied the whole community. I'm just gonna let this set here for a couple of days, like I did the other one over there. I haven't even cut the other one yet. I'm gonna let this set here, but you never even got out of it. You were still into it. You just taking you taking a breather, or I'm not even gonna say it a break, because I know it's working in your mind. Anyway, getting organized. Yeah, all I've been doing is organizing, rearranging, moving my cameras, unplugging and replugging. I just had to buy 5 new cameras so I didn't have to unplug the cameras. So now I don't have to unplug my cameras. I just swapped this out again. I was blessed. I was in a fire about 7 years ago, and I lost everything except for the clothes on my back. And so I took the settlement, and with the settlement I got my Mac Studio. I got a few things. I got this. At the time, I didn't have enough faith to believe that I could get something like this. So I just took this one out of here. I'm going to put this in the bedroom. It's Universal Audio. If you're familiar, it's a guy that makes beats named Bolo. When I first started, I decided to watch 3 people and emulate them and learn from them. One was a lady, a girl, Sarah No Quantize. She makes beats. I don't know if you're familiar with her, Sarah No Quantize. Yeah. I'm saying. She says, "Thank you very much. I'm not giving you nothing that you didn't earn. You get your props." I'm saying, I was checking your videos out. First, I said, "Whoa, this girl ain't fooling." Anyway, I was following Sarah No Quantize. I jump around, so you got to follow me. When I first moved in here, I told you I had to wait like 3 years for the settlement to come through. So I was, I played music on the street, fixed income. So I was tired of going out on the street. I take a heavy load out there. Anyway, playing out on the street is healthy because I get to push my dolly, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I took the settlement. I ended up, some of my videos during the pandemic, I was really applying myself. So I haven't practiced the piano really since the pandemic. I haven't did any serious videos. I haven't did any iMovie since then. Anyway, let's get busy. It's a long story. I'll talk to you personally. Maybe we can talk one day. We can talk, me and you can talk, and we can, if you know anybody that's into social media. Oh, I need another platform. YouTube, I hate YouTube. I'm gonna tell the truth. I hate YouTube. You have to follow the rules too much. I'm thinking about either TikTok or whatever's good for musicians. I need, like, I want to take 2 other platforms and do some shorts on it. Do my shorts, and I need to learn about it, because the time I've been on YouTube, I could have took TikTok or Twitter or Twitch or something and got a lot further than I am now. Blah blah, whatever. But if you have any suggestions about, oh, there's glue on my, and I need to put some I have a mosquito bite on this arm too. I need to get another Band-Aid. Where's that one? Well, okay, let me get set up. Get set up here. It's a Yamaha CP88. Today shower glass broke. Oh yeah, I guess what? It's funny like that. I was telling people that sometimes when you think of somebody that you know, a friend or something, you haven't seen them in a while, and you think about it, in a couple of days you see them, because your spirit went out. Your spirit saw them before you saw them. Anyway, you say you broke a glass. Look, I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you. I love that. Let me show you. Jim Carrey, Fireman Bill. You say you broke a glass. Looky, looky, rookie. I broke a glass today too. Is that not something? All things work together, even accidents. You don't cry over spilled milk. In the bathroom, you gotta really, if it's in the bathroom, you really gotta, if it's in the bathroom, that's a vital place. You need to, you're gonna have to sweep it, vacuum it, and then mop it, and then come back and sweep it again. Cause you know, that's where you go barefooted, right up in there. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Don't step, uh, don't step on. Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now, so I'm gonna get into that later. But isn't that kind of strange? We both broke glasses. Okay, here's my universal audio. You plug this in, and then I'm gonna switch and go live. This has a lock on it. You can put a lock on this. I guess it's small enough to take it to one of the coffee shops. Coming out the back. Yeah, I was listening to when my father went home. My father went home just when I moved into this building, and only because he was bored. He was This is okay. This is another. My father went home because he was bored, and I told him it was okay. You know, he wasn't sick. He was just old. His pops was wearing out. He went home at age 96. Okay, that was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, though I had to count. Then, because I knew when I turned 6'9", he was 9'6". You know, 9'6". 6'9" is a musical term. 6'9". Matter of fact, they in the movie, Ray Charles called. Whoa, something fell. Oh, that's my dream catcher fell off the window. I need to put some serious glue on here. My dream catcher keeps falling. I thought something fell. I need to put something on this dream catcher so it won't keep falling. Put some new duct tape. Oh, I know here. I need to put a little bit of glue on here too so it'll dry. Hold on. Put a little bit of glue. Anyway, when my father he went home at age 96. And I was coming up on 6'9". I said when I turn 6'9", I'm going to make sure I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. You know, I was going to use that for a timing thing. That my dream catcher keeps falling. Put a little glue on there. I had one on that window over there too. Anyway, like I said, my father was 90. Everything moving around in here now. Something just fell over there. Maybe I'm talking about my father. Maybe he knocking stuff around. I'm not beyond that anything could happen. Anyway, so I'm 6'9". So all this year, I have until January the 30th until I turn 70. So, you know, Yeah, we have to do the same. That's something we have to do. Well, anyway, I'm ready to switch back over. I turned this down, making noise. Whoa, noise. I'm coming out of my. Let me see here. I'm gonna get everything set up, and then I'm gonna go live on my computer, and I'm gonna see if I can get started from where I was yesterday. Yesterday I was using the Machina. Oh, you know what I'm going to do too? You know, I live in a building where people are very wasteful, but I know something in the Bible says something that about the riches of the wicked are set up for the righteous. So I'm saying they keep throwing it away. I'm gonna keep getting it. Ah. Some people move into this building. There's a lot of things they can't keep. This petrified wood tabletop. I'm getting ready to go get a bigger one from out of the bedroom studio. So I have my weight belt on. So I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna swap this one out because I need a little bit more room in here for. I'm gonna put my machine right here. Left one. This thing is heavy. This thing is, oh, moly, this thing is heavy. It's at least about 50, 60 pounds. Maybe 40 pounds. Oh! 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 Oh. This one's not as heavy. This one's not as heavy, but it's longer. You believe somebody would throw this away? I very seldom say that on the internet. Somebody threw something away. I say it was down in my thrift store. Oh, so I'm gonna put it right here so that I have a bigger, longer table. This thing is sliding. I need to put something up under here so it won't slide that much. I'm gonna take a little bit of this duct tape and turn it inside out at it, stop it a little bit from sliding. Okay. I know I'm going to end up getting. I have a friend that can make me a. Matter of fact, he's doing end tables now. I have a friend that's doing end tables. So here we go. I can take my machine. Oh, this is going to. Oh shoot! I don't know if it's going to be wide enough to. I just flip it around the other way. Oh! Let's see. I think this is the other side got a big hole in it. Let me see. Oh, this side, yeah, spider down that end. Oh. Okay. Oh. So are you still there? Tell me what you've been doing with yourself. What do you do now? Student, housewife, mother, have any kids, working lady, working stiff? Okay, that's going to set right here. Machine is going to be right here. But let me get ready to plug in so I can go live. I'm going to do a little teeny bit on the machine, but if I'm going to record and play back, I think I should use Logic, because machine, I need to learn that on my own. I don't want to be on the internet learning machine. You're doing more. I'm saying you got to. It's we in a jubilee. You don't have to survive anymore by faith. And plus, you're a Hebrew Israelite. This your time. Things are going to be focused around you. True Israelite. True Israelite. A true Israelite. And the Bible says that you tried those who say they are Jews and are not. I'm not going to get all into that though. But my microphone is in the red here for when I stream live. So let me see. Put on my interface right there. Okay. Yesterday the Machina wouldn't pick up the Machina wouldn't pick up the piano for some reason inside Machina. Yeah, Jubilee. Yeah, man. It's all this craziness. The earth is purifying itself. The earth is healing itself, and the nations are running to and fro. All they try, the nations are just trying to get all the riches they can get. It's no more law. What's right, what's wrong is right. You see it on the news. If people do wrong things, it's considered they doing wrong things in front of everybody, and they saying it's right. You know, so everything, God is in control. God is in control. You know that. God is in control. So, like, I know things are hard here, but it's great that flip it. Step on out in faith. I'm a witness. 7 years ago, everything I had was gone. All I had the clothes on my back, so I could testify. But I took a sabbatical when I moved downtown to pursue my craft as a musician, and I lived out. I didn't have any place to stay. I stayed in abandoned buildings. Anyway, God blessed me so much. Back then, 40 years ago, I was making more than the average working stiff. 40 years ago, on an average, I was making $60 on a bad day, and I only had to work 2 or 3 hours. Anyway, God has blessed me, and I was making a lot more than that, but I don't usually tell people. That's not professional to say that. But I had to start all over again. I had the clothes on my back, my car. I was playing in the subway when my apartment burned down. God has everything you see in here, God, except for this keyboard. This is the keyboard I was playing, I think. I had two. I think the earrings that I had on yesterday, I had on. I had on one pair. I had one pair of shoes. Anyway, God replaced what the locust has eaten. So if you're going through something, you say you surviving. You haven't. That means that it means what it means. Blessings coming. Blessings coming. Whatever you've been working on, pursue whatever you want to be working on. Keep pursuing. It's right around the corner. I'm saying, matter of fact, it's probably right here. Every time I was ready, people say I was faithful and all that. They lying. Right, every time I was ready to give up. Matter of fact, I was looking at another apartment before I got, the same day this one went in. I was looking at an apartment that had the old-fashioned gas range. It was huge, though. It had the old-fashioned radiator, heater thing that you had to click the dials and make the noise. And I know rats and roaches would be coming out of there. My father told me this years ago. He said, God's going to replace what the locust has eaten. I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you, praise is our weapon. praise is our weapon. God got us, especially you, Hebrew Israelite. You know God has got you. Yeah. Well, let me go. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna start where I was yesterday. Yesterday I was rolling out, and yesterday I had Machina, and right when I was ready to come live, Machina stopped communicating. I apologize for bouncing you around. Right when I was ready to go live, Machina stopped communicating with the hardware. So I'm switching up here. So let me see here. Machina, hold on. I'm gonna see if we can get this thing to talk. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and turn Logic on. But I had it set up. I had a piano. I just had one piano set up just for piano practice. Hold on, let me make sure my monitors are. Oh, I see everything's in the middle. You know, I'll put this monitor back on top. In my thing, I had my monitor set up just like how they are. I had these two over top of each other, so that when I put the mouse up and down, I can go the mouse up here and go over here. If I want to go over there, I can go over. It doesn't want to go through here. Oh, I see. I put this monitor right in the middle. So if I want to scroll over to there, I can go over to this monitor from the top or from the bottom. Okay? So here we are, Machina. And that's the virtual instrument, but it's not playing through. You can hear it in the microphone. No, you can hear it coming through the iPad. But my piano, it's not playing neither. I probably need to read. There, my piano's coming through, but I'm not going to be using, I'm going to be using external sounds. And I'm going to get a beach ball. But let me sign off. Nope. I'm going to close this and open this up one more time, and then I'm going to sign off and come right back. I have some of my own music. Let me see if it's going to play. Yeah, that's my music right there. It's coming through my iLoud behind me here, so it's coming through the speaker. I'm going to turn it all the way up. This is a song I wrote before I moved into the building that burned down. This was a couple of years before the World Trade Center. I wrote this one. So let me get ready to. I'm gonna sign off and I'm gonna come back live. I hope you follow me. Let me hurry and do it now before you get too busy. Right? Okay. Hey, yeah, thank you. I saw you several times facing east. I hate it when somebody say I don't know what that means. Southern up. Southern. Okay. I don't know what that means. Southern. Oh, this thing popping. My speakers are popping. Subscribe. Oh. See, I told you I'm 69 years old. I used to think it was very funny when my father My father, one time he was saying that he got stuck in on a highway, and he said it was a dreadlock. I said, Daddy, you mean gridlock? I thought that was so cute, though. But like I said, my father went home at age 9, 6. My aunt says that my grandfather was over 100 years old. She said 125. If it wasn't for the pandemic, I'm pretty sure my father would still be here. I don't know if it's, but then again, he's gone on to glory. It's a better place, much better. It's beyond our imagination anyway. Too young. You too young to not to know what that means. Yeah, I should have known Southern. Missy Liberty. I'm sub up to you. Huh? Well, now I know. Subscribe. A lot of stuff I just started texting like 8 years ago, I think. I mean, seriously texting my family. Anyway, so a lot of stuff I don't know. I remember I didn't know who Babyface was about 20 years ago. A lot of stuff I don't know. Just teasing. Yeah, 6'9". You know what? They say always heard that life begins at 70. Things start. It should be better if life began at like 25 or 30, you know. But I'm seeing a lot. Anyway, I'm seeing that I need to get busy. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch over real quick. I'm going to sign off and sign right back. I'm going to see if you're going to follow me. I'm going to sign off and I'm signing right back on my computer. I hope you follow me. You know, follow Christ. You know, it's a guy named Bernie Riel, and he hates words like follow somebody or look up to somebody.